I keep putting this video off. I'm like, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe the next day, maybe next week, but today is the day. And you know what? Whew. Child, this Florida heat is something. Like, it is doing too much, girl, too much. You gotta check on your friend that wear wigs. You know what I'm saying? You know I got a head full of long, beautiful, abundant hair down to my burr. But girl, you know, I keep it cute, fun, interchangeable with these hair hats. But trust and believe, your friend has hair. But with all this hair underneath this conglomeration that can stand against the nation, girl, it gets hot. So you gotta check on your friend. Make sure she's alive and hydrated. Girl, is my face looking greasy? Is it shining? Because you know, Southern belles, we don't sweat, we glow. We need to chat though. First, let's hydrate. It's dark in here. Let's turn on a light. Y'all making me waste my light bill money over this, okay? So grab your popcorn, grab your wine, grab your tea, or your cup of judgment. Okay, girl, because we're gonna have fun. You can't talk about a guy without a glass of wine like, ooh, girl, how'd your date go? Ooh, girl, hold on, girl, this might get juicy. Let me open my wine. Oh my gosh, is my AC turned off? When you leave your house, do you turn your AC like up or is it down? Wait, if it's turned down for what? Girl. So, by now, you're like best friends, spill the beans about your date that I was sitting in my car in the parking lot contemplating, you know, on leaving or standing him up. Yes. Okay. Gotta let it breathe for just a second, okay? Even though this is like a cheap bottle of Merlot, it don't matter. While it breathes, I'm gonna hydrate. So, girl, your best friend is a single woman, no kids. How you doing for the summer? So I said, oh girl, let me live my best life. Let me go or try an attempt to mix and mingle, go out on a couple of dates, you know, whatever. So I met this guy. I met this guy, I'll say that much. I met this guy, right? And it's a blind date, to say the least. It's a blind date. I've seen pictures of him. He seems really cute. We hit it off. And we talk. And like a day goes by, woo woo woo. And I don't know if, I don't like to waste time. Don't waste my time, okay? Been there, done that, was married for like, how many years was I in a relationship for? Like a decade, all of my 20s. Time is so important to me. Don't waste my time. If you really look like a gargoyle in person, don't like boost me up and like sit me down to dinner and you talking about you 6 foot, 10, and I'm looking down at you like, what happened? Like one of them Amazon schemes. When you order one of them chairs, it seems too good to be true because it's really cheap, and then when you get the chair, it's miniature size. I don't want no miniature size man, baby. I want all of you, okay, to be all of a man. So he was just like, number one, I want to say this, looks are not everything to me, okay, girl. I will date a guy who is completely gargoyle-ish, but his bank account looks Brad Pitt-ish. Like good credit, nice bank account, whoop-de-whoop, scoopity-whoop. Okay, lift yourself up off the floor, Kanye West. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm totally not, like, just like a... I'm smelling my glass because sometimes when you keep it in the cabinet for too long, it gets that, like, cantankerous, woodsy smell. You know, anyway. So, I'm like, A couple of days pass. We've been talking, right? Let's FaceTime. Because I look like me. I know you don't think I look like me, but I look like me. You know? So he's like, no, I don't look good on FaceTime. What you mean you don't look good on FaceTime? Ain't that you? Ain't that you? He was like, yeah, but I don't look good on FaceTime. I have a really big head. And I'm like, well, everybody got a big head on FaceTime. We all look like bobbleheads on FaceTime. We all look like a Bratz doll on FaceTime. As long as you don't look like a troll with a touch of Hunchback of Notre Dame, I'm okay, you know? And as long as you are who you say you are, then I'm okay. I'm okay. So he sends me like all these pictures, and he's handsome. I can't complain. He's a very handsome guy. But this is why I got nervous. Because I'm thinking, you're handsome, you're a guy, and you know the male species don't stay single too long, especially when they're handsome. So I'm like, okay, he's handsome. He has a decent job, hard worker. What's wrong with him? Okay, because 1 + 1 is equaling 3 right now. And I don't like that equation. You know what I'm talking about? Girl. So I'm like, what's up? So, what's up? It's the weekend. I'll take you for the weekend. No, If I'm sharing you, I don't want you. Y'all know how I feel about that. I don't share. I come first. I am first. Okay? Girl, if I act like this without wine, you know wine mellows me out. But anyway. So, girl, I feel like I need to light a candle. Hold on. You need to smell this candle. You know I can't concentrate for too long. Smell this. Girl, it's Peach Bellini by Bad Bath and Body Works. My mama gave me this. Hey, mama. So, we plan a date to go out because I sent him some pictures of me. No naked pictures. Get out the gutter. I sent him like some pictures of me, and he's like, wow, you're really beautiful. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So what's up? Because this is the way that I am, best friends. We've never met. It's a blind date. I'm not gonna keep talking to you for 10 years while you catfish me, and when I'm in my walker, wheelchair, or whatever, you done set me up on MTV with that man talking about it's not me, but I'm in love. No, baby. No. It's too easy to fall in love. No. Not doing that. So he's like, yeah, you're really beautiful. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go to dinner. Time. So, girl, I went and I got me a cute little dress. Because I really didn't have anything to wear because I never go out on dates anyway. Y'all know me. Like, I stay home. I live at my house. This is where I'm at. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I'm not in my drop top. Cruising the streets. Boom, 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 boom. Usher. Pre the breakout. I'm not talking about his music. Whew, girl. So, I'm in my car. And that's where you guys catch me. I'm in my car and I'm waiting for this guy. But even before I met him, I'm like, okay, you're this age, you look like this, da da da. And I'm like, when do you want to meet? He says a time, and he's running a little late, and I'm like, boy, do you have a vehicle? He's like, yes, of course. I'm like, a vehicle with 4 wheels, because you know these day and age people consider their legs as a vehicle, and I'm sorry. You know how I feel about bicyclists. That is not a vehicle. It's a bicycle. Okay? Just because it got a chain doesn't mean it's an engine. So he says yes. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm waiting out in the parking lot. He's like, I'm catching every light, yada yada yada. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to leave without telling him. So he's like, I'm here. So I call my sister. It's my nails. I call my cousin. And they're like, first of all, give us free. I don't know why I'm thinking about Amistad. Give us free. Girl. So, I give them a picture of the guy, his age, his address. Yep, his address. Oh, it pays to know somebody down to the DMV. I'm just kidding. So, and a picture of what I'm wearing and where I'm at the restaurant and whatever. Whoop, whoop-de whoop, poopity scoop, scoop, whoopity poop poop. Kanye West, minus the slavery is a choice. So I call my sister and I'm like, I want to leave. I want to leave. This guy seems too good to be true. He seems like too attractive. Like something's going to be wrong with him. He's going to look like Gargamel. You know what I'm talking about? From the Smurfs. Or one of them Bergens. You know what I'm talking about? With no happiness inside of them. And I'm getting trolled. Like one of the 3 little billy goats. And she's like, girl, just go in, just have a couple of drinks, have a little kiki, whatever, FaceTime, whoopity-whoop, poopity-scoop, Kanye West. And I'm like, okay, fine. So she was like, but stay on the phone with me. So just in case if you walk in, and if he's not who he say he is, then you can just walk out and just be like, shoot, I'm on the telephone. I got the wrong place at the wrong time. Because the pictures he sent me were cute, but like I didn't know if that was like his 1992 picture. You know what I'm talking about? When he used to look like that, but he don't look like that, but he used to look like that, but he don't look like that no more, but he used to look like that. So I had to make sure that he looked like that. So I'm walking in, girl. I got the phone in my hand, girl. I got on my cute little black dress, that button all the way down. Ow, 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 ow. So I'm on the phone with my sister. And I see this guy sitting at the bar, which kind of looks like him. And he's like, he has his back turned like this. And he looks over his shoulder. And I'm like, oh, dear Jesus, God, Father, who art in heaven. This dude is fine. And I'm like, wait, what if he hops off the stool and he looks like that little dude from the land far, 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 far away from that movie Shrek? What's that king's name with the big old bubble head and a little body? And he was tearing to pieces that gingerbread man. Farquaad. Yes, girl. I didn't know if he was gonna be a whole Farquaad, but he didn't jump down. Girl, he just stepped right on out. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never. And I was like, oh, okay, little daddy. Okay, little daddy. I was so nervous. Girl, my knees was knocking like the bones from a skeleton from the Day of the Dead. You know, when people put the food at the altar and all the flowers and Dios and de muertos or whatever. Girl, how you doing? Girl, one of them things just shaking at my boots, shaking at my boots. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was already nervous anyway, because y'all know I don't go nowhere, I don't do nothing. So, I was already like extremely nervous. And then the fact that, because this is the thing. My sister was like, oh, that's probably his face, but he's really short. She was like, he could be short. So, like, you know, the little, oh, and he walked out and he was like, at least, okay, so I'm this tall, right? I'm short, this tall. He was like this tall. And very attractive and very stylish, y'all. Like, I'm sweating. I'm getting nervous about it right now. Sweating. So, we hug. We go to Bonefish Grill. We hug and we go to the table. And I'm like, okay, cool. Am I sweating underneath my boobs? Oh, gosh. We're talking about it makes me so hot. The thirst is real. And we have, like, I think one of the best conversations. I don't know if it was just I haven't been out in a very long time. I don't know if it was the dirty martinis. I don't know if it was because he was nice to look at all at the same time, or if it was just like a whole conglomeration of chemistry. But we got there like around 7. The place closes at 11. They literally were like, we're closing now. Like, we stayed until Bonefish Grill closed. I know you're probably wondering, like, what did you guys do on the walk to your car? Did you kiss? I must say, like, he did try and kiss me throughout the night, but I kind of just like curved him, because you know, you just don't want to give like guys the wrong impression, like you're too easy or whatever. And that concerns me, because like, even if you want to kiss the guy, la 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 la, kiss the girl, you know, Little Mermaid, before she lost her legs. Or is it before she lost her legs? Or did she lose her legs and then they sang that song because she was trying to get her legs back? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about, Little Mermaid. So that's like one of my main things. Like, you can like see a guy and like you want to kiss him, but you're like, if I give in, then he might think the wrong thing. Girl. So gave me a peck on the cheek, and nothing happened. We didn't do anything. I didn't kiss him. So the next day, I can't say this much because I'll be lying. We hung out until the sun came up. I'll say that much. What? Yes, we did. Till the sun came up. But we didn't do anything. And he was really nice. And it was really endearing. It really was, because guys just are like, which I don't know what guys are like because I don't go on dates, but I only know like from my girlfriends and what they say that guys are just like rah rah rah. But like, he was just so nice and we just hung out. Anyway, the next day we hung out again. We hung out again the next day. It was actually the 4th of July. Do you guys remember? I was like, I've been out all day, like having fun. I was boot up, ba-da-da-da, boot up. I was hanging out with the guy. And he makes me nervous, and when I talk to him, like, I fumble over my words, and it's just weird. And like I say, I don't want to put it off on like, ooh, I like him. I just think I'm just nervous and I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to dating, because your girl has been single for a while. Okay. So 4th of July, and then I had to go out of town, and I haven't seen him since. So like, I want to go out with him again, but like our schedules haven't matched. And I'm not the type who's like, ooh, see me, or like, I want you to just give me all of your attention. But like, in the meantime, if like I'm not gonna see you, I still want to know that you're interested, or that you have the ability to communicate. And with like text messaging and all these things being like the buffer in between like real communication, I just think it's really hard in this day and age figuring out whether or not like somebody really likes you or not. I'm not a text messenger. If I send you a text, that means we are family, or you're like a really close relative, or you're a really close relative, like friend of the family, or you are my man but you're not my man, but you're my man but you're not my man, and I may like you a lot. So I would like to see him again. I would. I mean, if I don't, but I would like to see him again, definitely. He's a sweetheart, for sure. A sweetheart, for sure. And I know you guys have questions about, well, how tall is he? Taller than me. He has an amazing athletic body. He's a dad, which I like. I'm not, y'all, I don't want a guy who doesn't have any kids, because they're not gonna understand what it's like to have kids. And he's a hard worker. I love a hard working man. You know, I love it. And I like the fact that he wakes up and he goes to work. He not waking up asking me what I'm doing. Although, sometimes he does. So, yeah, and he has his, you know, own place, own car, own job. Girl, things that are important these days, but people don't have. I look tired. I've been out. I went to Carrabba's tonight. Took myself out to dinner. And I had some like scallops and shrimp and asparagus. That's why I'm downing this water. So, would I like to go out on a date with him again? Yes. Do I like him? Yes, if I want to go out on a date with him again. Any red flags? I think the only red flag that I have is just like, I can't say his unavailability, but that whole lack of communication for me is something that is concerning. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it's just like a hey or something, but if I go like a day or two not hearing from you, I forget about you. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned, and I know this is crazy, I've learned not to, number one, invest so much in people, and number two, not to hold on to things. I move on. So if I don't hear from you for like 2 days, or if I feel like you're not interested in me, then that's it. I'd rather cut it off than feel like, oh, maybe he will call, maybe he won't call, maybe he will text, maybe he won't. Maybe I'm not even thinking about you. You know what I mean? So that's a red flag. And then I got to thinking, like, oh my gosh, maybe I didn't hear from him because he's married, or maybe he has a girlfriend, or maybe all these things, you know what I'm saying? So I think even if you don't see someone, because I get real busy, I do, and that's one of like my downfalls with dating, is that a lot of times I don't have time because I have kids, and you know, I'm multitasking and working. But in between that time of not seeing someone, it's up to both people to communicate. So the lack of communication thing is like that's a red flag for me. Red flag. Yeah, red flag for sure. But I mean, it's cute. And I haven't gone out on any other dates. Oh, y'all, I'm like hot and nervous just even talking about this. It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing for me, y'all. So weird. So I'm keeping my options open. The thing about dating is that you can't put your eggs all in one basket. Like, for real, I like this guy. I do. But what if it doesn't? It's always that, like, what if? I guess like when I was 20, I probably would have put like my eggs all in one basket, because you don't think about forever not lasting. So I don't want to put my eggs all in one basket. So if somebody else asks me on a date, is the girl to say no? Leave a comment down below what you think. Like, get on the keyboard, let me know what you think. Like, what you think. And I'm not talking, when I say like date, I'm not talking about doing it on the date. I mean like just dating. I am a very monogamous person when it comes to the you know what I mean. If I do the then I'm not gonna do the with anybody else, because it's just crazy out here in these streets, y'all. It's just crazy. So first date, actually 2 dates in a row. I like him, but you know, it's kind of like when you go look for a dress, you always love the first dress, right? Because it's the first dress. You haven't tried on a dress in a whole year. You're trying to get fine all over again, and finally you put on the first dress and it's like, oh, it's like a glove, and you don't want to look at any other dresses, but it's just the first dress. So now you gotta go try on some other dresses. What's the girl to do? Oh, what am I to do? Let me know. And for my longtime subbies, you will know me, and you will tell me like what you think I deserve or what I need to do. Tell me. Best friend, leave it all down in the comment section. I'm about to go hit the shower. And relax. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I love yous. Mwah.